And antibiotic resistance is certainly, it's complex, and it's also a global problem. So when you think about the spread of resistance genes, that it doesn't matter what we do in the U.S. I mean, it does, but to an extent it doesn't when you've got the rest of the world. It needs to be a global thing. So it gets us thinking about the impact not only of drug use, but also of vaccination on the ecology of these bacteria, and it's important to consider that as well. And then so for the producer, then that's tough enough, is dealing with the clinical disease side and the ecology of E. coli on farm, but then they have to deal with the foodborne aspect of it as well. And so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I just want to mention that it's been found that these E. coli from retail meat, particularly chicken and turkey, can also cause UTI in humans, which seems like a very strange connection, right? But the idea is that if you eat, so meat is contaminated pretty highly with E. coli. And if you ingest that E. coli through cross-contamination, these are the colonizing opportunistic pathogens, or the COPs, that can then, that E. coli could live in your gut for years, might not ever cause disease, probably won't ever cause disease, but it's a reservoir of virulence, a reservoir of drug resistance, and if it gets into the right place at the right time, it can cause an ascending UTI. And so this just, I think it just exemplifies as a whole the challenges faced on both treating disease and preventing disease on the farm itself, but also preventing the foodborne spread of these organisms at the same time. A lot of companies make probiotics, and so, you know, I think the producer looks at it like this: how do you choose your probiotic? It's kind of like going into the pharmacy at Walgreens or CVS, right? So there's a variety of some there, but for the producer, it's not just I go there and I look at it and I'm going to pick one. You've got people coming to your door telling you, you should pick this one or you should pick that one. And so scientific evidence is really important, and so it's tough, though, to know what's real and what's not when you're talking about choosing probiotics.